Hi chat, hi Nim. This is Chet Wow, and this is my show and tell. I actually had a pretty sad thing happen recently, or fairly recently, and that is my grandmother died. So minus one grandmother, but on the other hand, plus one house. That's right. I took Forzen's advice and just got a house from my dead grandmother. You can see this is not your typical, stereotypical NA house. This is solid brick. I've got a carport over here with a storage building. I got another storage building over here. Lots of yard space. We got a stairwell right here with two lions on it for some reason. Like this is the New York Public Library or some shit. Let's see, we got a litter box. This is for all the cat girls that come over. Let's go inside. So as we go inside, let me just say that while it has been a while, I've been quite lazy and don't actually have much of my stuff moved in yet. And while I called her my grandmother, it's actually my uncle's grandmother, and she lived here for like 60 years or something like that. And then after she passed away, her daughter lived here for about 6 months and then died. So this place may be cursed. I don't know. We'll see if I make it. But right now, I only have basically this front sort of living room area cleared out. Let me turn this around. You can see here we have like a secondary PC that I have. I haven't brought my main PC over here yet. But I just set it here because this desk was already here. But I think it actually looks kind of nice having a PC there, so I might leave something here. And then we've got like a living room TV area over here. Just have my TV sitting in the floor.
Is there else like this? Like the last 2 months, man. I don't want to be
Yeah. You can see there's just a bunch of boomer decor and stuff that's going to have to be dealt with somehow. So if anybody lives in the area and you'd like to take off my hands a bunch of like tacky boomer furniture and Jesus paraphernalia, then be my guest. So all the stuff back here is just that, right? You can see basically what happened is it's like 2 gigaboomers full lives worth of shit just in one house, and I'm gonna have to find some way to deal with it. Like if we go in here, we've got like walkers, we've got oxygen machines, they're fucking oxygen tanks all over the place. Oh, first let me show you down here. We got a massive ass basement, which is pretty cool. Just thinking about putting some gym stuff in here. I got a bench already. Got a giant basement. One problem is this place does flood. That's why you see all these sump pumps all over the place. We got a little gym action going on over here. It's actually another shower in here. I actually use this shower because the water pressure is better down here. The water pressure is kind of ass upstairs. I've got this to heat this room up. There's no heat that comes down here, so I've got this space heater that was here from like the 1970s, an electrical space heater. So I feel like I'm kind of rolling the dice every time I plug this thing in. Let's see how it goes. All right, we didn't trip any breakers, so that's pretty cool. But let's unplug that. So that's the basement. Got a lot of work to do. Let's go back up through the house. So there we have some like 5 different walkers. We got an oxygen machine. There are fuck tons of oxygen tanks all over the house. If there's ever a fire, this place is going up for sure. What do we have in here? This was my grandma's old room. We got a medical bed, lots of old people clothes. I haven't touched this room yet. You got the kitchen through here. As you can see, just lots of ancient furniture, like way more than any one person would need. You know, obviously a big fan of Jesus as well, so we're gonna have to do something about that. Maybe have a bonfire at some point. This floor actually, while this place was uninhabited for a while, the water hose going to the refrigerator leaked and flooded this place, so we have to replace the carpet in here. Oh, I thought you might like this, Nim. This is your kind of humor right here. It says, you asked for half a cup of coffee. And there you go. Oh, shit. Anyway, what else? Oh, here is the bedroom I sometimes use when I do stay over here at night. Cleaned it out a little bit. And this is last week, I tripped on this cord right here and hit my head on this door right here. And it was just gushing blood. So the first thing I could think of to do was just slam my head into this cushion to stop the blood. And eventually I had to drive myself to the ER. You can see I got the stitches taken out today. I don't know if you can see that. There's not good lighting in here, but there it is. Gonna be a pretty wicked scar. What else? Let's go. Yeah, I mean, can't really see, fortunately. You're just missing a bunch of boomer shit, like 5 different mirrors. Here's the bathroom. We've got, of course, like a dozen curling irons, lots of like old lady hair care products and so forth. We got some diapers, you know, your usual shit. In here is just, this might make a good office or something, but it's just jam-packed with shit. Oh, you know what's in here too that I found the other day? Back here, if I can climb over this stuff without injuring myself in some way, I found, for some reason, my old, well, I'll show you. I never lived here, but for some reason, my old Nintendo, I don't know if you can see, my old NES system is here and a bunch of games. I don't know where I did with them, but there are actually 2 Super Nintendo systems here that I presume work just fine. They've been sitting here forever untouched. And some pretty cool games. I think the only one that's valuable maybe is I have Final Fantasy II, which I think is Final Fantasy IV elsewhere in the world, but it's released as Final Fantasy II in the US. We've got a half a bathroom right here, which is, I was thinking this tiny little room would actually be good for a vocal booth, but unfortunately it's very close to the furnace, so that's kind of an issue. That's about it, except for, oh, here's my grandma's got a paper shredder here for some reason. I don't know what Granny's trying to hide. Makes you think. Washer dryer. We've got a giant ass freezer that looks like it's from the 50s. I don't even know if there's anything in here. Oh yeah, there's still shit in there. There's probably meat in there that's been there for like 30 years. Here's the back door, back porch. Not ideal, this situation. A little bit of a mess. This is where the stray cats, she used to feed the stray cats. Haven't seen them around in a while, probably because I called animal control on them, so good riddance. No, I didn't, but they probably just moved on after they stopped getting fed 3 times a day. Then we have another storage house out here. This one I actually want to turn into a guest house so that when when you and Yabe come visit me, you guys can stay over here. I promise I won't install any spy cams or anything, or any more than are necessary for your own safety. Another shed up here. This one's probably past its sell-by date. I don't know if I'll get any use out of that. And this is not mine. This is actually my uncle's. But this is a classic 1969 Dodge Charger made up to look like the General Lee from the Dukes of Hazzard. Yeah, and apparently it's still worth something because people see it from the road and come over here all the time asking to buy it. But my uncle always says that he's going to restore it someday. He's never going to do it, but yeah. Right now it's just sitting in my backyard like I have some, special attachment to the General Lee, which is a little problematic these days. Not around here so much though. So I think that's about it. Yeah, I would recommend to anyone in chat who's maybe on the fence, definitely get a house. And what else? Thanks, Nim. Thanks, chat. Dockles to everyone.